Today I come to you with one of my favorite subjects, emotionally unavailable people. Hi, I'm Gosia. I'm a coach, NLP practitioner and hypnotherapist. Welcome to my channel. I really love this subject because there are so many emotionally unavailable people in this world, and if you can recognize them, you can save yourself from the relationship with them, from the friendship. So today I'm gonna talk about 10 signs of emotionally unavailable person, how you can recognize them. So first of all, maybe you would like to ask me, yeah, but how they become emotionally unavailable? So there are two ways. Or they made, but by their parents, their school, maybe teachers, or they're born this way. So people who are made emotionally available, maybe they grew up in a very cold house. Maybe they never heard any warm words, and they never heard I love you. Maybe they went through a trauma as a child. I met once a person who went through a huge trauma when he was 8. His parents were ill. He was separated from his parents for 2 months because they spent 2 months after the car accident in the hospital. He had emotional breakdown, and now he's a very, very strong narcissist, completely emotionally unavailable. And so, of course, there are lighter forms of it, but there are also very heavy forms like sociopath, psychopath, narcissist. There are much more forms, but normally, let's say most of the people have lighter forms of this condition, let's call it. So what are the symptoms? What are the signs? First of all, they can't talk about emotions. Try talking to them about emotions. They're not able even call their own emotions. They escaping such a discussion. They can't express their own emotions, and they can't understand emotions of other person. They're scared of any therapy most of the time, not always, and scared of inner work because they are scared of what they will discover about themselves. And they are scared of touching the painful moments, the traumas. All the feelings for them are overwhelming, and you might be even surprised that they lost a loved one, mother or father, and it doesn't seem to bother them pretty often. Or even if it bothers them, they can't express the emotions like I'm sad, I'm frustrated. They can't call them. They lack of empathy. They don't understand that somebody might be ill, somebody might be sad. They completely don't understand other person's feelings, and they completely focused on themselves. Next one, they blame others that they don't give them what they need to get, but the truth is that the others don't get from them what they need, and they only give them back what they don't get. So it's like a mirror. So let's say you are in a relationship with an emotionally unavailable person, and he can talk about emotions, he's grumpy, unpleasant, he doesn't give you what you want, so you start playing the same way, or at least you shut down and you become cold as well. And now this person is gonna blame you for what you are doing, not seeing that he's the reason or they are the reason. Emotionally unavailable people have pretty often toxic relationships. And it comes from them. They are the reason. They just can't be in a normal, healthy, emotional relationships or romantic relationship or friendship. They make others suffer because of their behavior. They are shut down and they are grumpy, cold, they don't have any empathy, so the other person suffers emotionally, and after years they even become ill physically, mentally or physically. Emotionally unavailable people behave like children pretty often, like upset small children. When you tell them that they don't behave the way they should, they are like crying maybe, and you are the bad one, and very childish relationships because they didn't grow up emotionally and mentally. They didn't have a chance. So they are like upset children. They are defensive because they are not able to express their feelings. They are sorry. They automatically go on the defensive when they're exposed to any feelings, any confrontation. And the last one, 10th one, they abuse or overuse substances. They're addicts pretty often. To be able to deal with the emotions or to be able to numb themselves, they have to use substances. So that's why when you talk to people who are addicted, I would say 90% of cases, they had childhood trauma. Something happened. They shut down. They don't want to deal with these emotions. Or they don't know how to deal differently, and they start using substances. So what can you do if you are in such a relationship? First of all, you can't do much. Or you stay and you ignore the behavior, which is very difficult, or you leave. You have two choices. They should go to the therapy. So if they agree, you can support this choice. But remember, it's a hard work, and they really have to do the job to help themselves. So that's it. That there are no many other choices. So I hope it helps. I see you in the next video, and have a great weekend, and I see you soon. Bye. If you like my videos and my channel, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe.